Hello, this is Whitney Emmanuel with Whitney Wealth Group. Welcome back to our series on growing tax-free wealth. Today, I am going to talk to you about municipal bonds. So for this video, we're going to dive in and talk about what they are and what the benefits are, what the drawbacks and risks are as well. So municipal bond is a type of bond that are issued by municipalities. So within states, it could be a township, it could actually be a hospital, it could be a Department of Transportation. So it's issued by state municipalities. And what they do is they fund projects within the state, or like I said, hospitals, business in the state. So as a bond purchaser, you do not actually need to buy in your state of residence. However, that's where there's a double tax benefit that comes into play. So if you buy a municipal bond, and let's say you live in the state of Minnesota, but you buy a municipal bond in the state of Texas. Texas has a good balance sheet, so I generally use that because it's lower risk than another bond, a municipal bond that has a higher risk of default. And so let's talk about Texas. So it's less risky. So let's say you did that. Now, any interest that's generated from that bond, you're not going to have to pay federal income tax on that municipal bond interest. That's really nice. We get a tax-free income. However, you do have to pay Minnesota state tax on that income. Now, if you were to buy a Minnesota issued municipal bond as a Minnesota resident, then you wouldn't have to pay federal or state tax on that income. So it generates tax-free income. When the bond matures, you don't have to pay taxes on it. If let's say you bought it at a discount and you bought that bond at 90 cents on the dollar. Now it's $1. You don't have to pay the difference. You don't have to pay taxes on that difference between par and the discount. We like that because we like tax-free growth as much as we can. They are one of the less risky tax-free assets. However, it does depend on the issuing state or the issuing municipality's strength, as I mentioned before. Detroit went under several years ago, right? If you had a Detroit bond at that time, you would have actually lost your bond. And so you really have to look at the strength of the bond issuer to determine if you're willing to take on that risk. However, generating current tax-free income is great. And we use this for a lot of our higher income retirees who have to pay a decent amount of taxes and they want to get some additional tax-free income. Municipal bonds are a great way to accumulate tax-free income and wealth. And so we incorporate these for those clients who are looking for that extra boost in income without having to worry about that increasing their tax liability. So I hope that you found this helpful. Stay tuned. And next time we will be talking about cash value life insurance as a way to build tax-free wealth and provide a death benefit for your family. Thank you so much, and we look forward to talking about that soon.